Welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
the
Secret
Secret
Garden
Garden
Society.
Society.
I, I feel like I tried to speed it up, but I can never tell.
I feel like we did a pretty good job that time.
Yeah, everyone, go ahead and rate that on a scale of what was last time, 1 to 30. Let's
One
go
to,
one.
yeah, 1 to
Let's
30.
go 1 to 47 this time. Let's switch it up a little bit. Give us a
That's
scale
so
of
fun.
1 to 47. How good that intro was. How you doing?
I know, wait, we haven't talked in so long. Well, we've talked, you and I, but,
Yeah,
not on the pod in a
we
while.
we took last week off because
I
Indigo's
was
been
dead.
working. Yeah, Indigo's been working so much. So, um,
Yeah, a
yeah,
full month of overtime
it
is a
should be
lot.
illegal,
It
actually.
it should be illegal, but, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm almost done. I've made a
Yay!
lot of money, so that's nice
Love
because I'm
that.
saving up for a car.
That's
And
so
then,
nice.
yeah, and then I'm back to my normal work schedule. I literally can't wait. I literally
Wait, so,
just go ahead.
oh, you wanted to, like last we talked, you were talking about maybe getting a car in like March. Has that sped up anything now that you've been working so much?
No, it's not
Mm,
sped up because I'm also kind of trying to plan a Hawaii vacation with our friends.
right.
And so half of my money is going towards that or like starting
Yeah.
to save towards that. Um, yeah, so not sped up in any way, but
Okay.
it is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I was just gonna say though, I do feel like a little old lady immediately when I come home. I like go on my phone for a little bit, but then I'm like in bed, I'm drinking my tea, I'm laying on my heating pad, I'm knocked out by I try to be in bed by 9.
Wow.
Yeah, which is very different compared to when you and I lived together. We would be
Oh my
up until
God.
2, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very different life now.
Damn. That sounds comfy as fuck. I currently have a heating pad on, so I can relate in that. I feel like I have not since I bought it, I there hasn't gone a day that I haven't used it.
Honestly,
And
every
yeah.
household should have an electric heating pad. It should just be a staple that everyone has.
Yeah, I think if you're listening to this and you don't have one, you like go. I went
Go
to
buy
TJ
one.
Maxx and I got one for $16 and it is life-changing. My back, I like have been hurting the fuck out of my back by like lifting shit and
Yeah,
I
your muscles look
suddenly
humongous.
you guys can't see. I'm fucking ripped. like
Mats can't even fit in the frame of the screen that we're talking in because they're so
yeah.
ripped.
Dude, let me show you my six pack real fast.
Whoa, Max, put that
Here's my
away.
six pack. Yeah, my back has been in so much pain. I unfortunately am not ripped, and so my body cannot handle the amount I'm lifting. And the heating pad has been saving my life. So to be cozy in a bed, going to bed at 9 p.m. like that sounds pretty delightful. And I feel like good on you for like taking care of your body.
It's just because I wake up so early. That's the only reason why I
Yeah.
have to go to bed that early. But yeah, honestly, anytime anything hurts, I'm like, oh, the heating pad. Oh, you
Yeah.
have cramps. Oh, the heating pad. Oh, my neck hurts. I lay on the heating pad. It's so nice.
Yeah. No, they're life-changing. What kind of tea are you drinking?
I'm drinking I'm drinking a mix of this sleepy time tea. And
Ooh.
then I'm mixing it with this liver detox tea. So it has
Ooh.
licorice root and milk thistle. It's just supposed to be a more healthy one.
Okay.
I don't know. I read that those things were good for, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might as well
Who knows?
throw
I
it in
just
there.
saw this recipe. It was like Sleepy Girl cocktail recipe or mocktail recipe. And it was an Olipop, like cream soda, a little bit of tart cherry juice,
Uh-huh.
and a teaspoon of melaleuca powder or something. And they were like,
Ooh.
if you mix it together, it tastes like a cream soda and it puts your ass to sleep. And I was like, I feel like the girlies would love this. So
I
there's the
would love,
recipe.
I don't want to make it, but if anyone ever made that for me, I would feel so fucking pumped. Maybe I should do
Yeah.
that. Well, I actually don't have a house where I can host a sleepover, but when I do, I'm gonna make sleepy cocktails for everybody, and I'll be like, let's all
Yeah,
try this.
I love that.
I like when people do, like, they spray the magnesium on their feet too. I've never
Yeah.
done it, but I've always wanted to try it.
It seems like it would work because my mom was a big like the oils that
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the multi-level marketing oil doTERRA.
yes, doTERRA, that's what
Okay.
it's called.
My mom was big into doTERRA and I'd be like, "Mom, I'm sick. I can't go to school. Like I'm dead ass sick." And she'd be like, "Give me your feet." And I'd be like, "Get back." Cuz I don't like people touching my feet. And so I would be like, "Get back from my feet." And she'd be like, "Well, if you want to stay home, like you must not be that sick then." And so it'd be like, I have to give her my feet, otherwise, like, I couldn't stay home from school. And do I know if it worked? No. However, maybe.
You did get to stay home, so
I
that
did
was
get
that.
to stay home,
I
but
have
at what cost?
That's so funny. I have this oil that my mom gave me. My mom was also very big into the oils. Her whole friend group was.
Yeah, I
And
wonder
like
if they all
she
got each other into it.
probably I remember she gave me this like tincture of like oil and it's called like thieves or
Yeah.
something. And like you're supposed to like circle a ring around like your neck and it like the spices or something is supposed to like drive away any like bacteria or like illness like I don't know how real this is, but she told me she's like, "Oh yeah, like this is what they used to like use when they would like raid tombs with dead bodies. Like they would like use
Whoa.
these spices to like kind of protect themselves from like getting sick." And so she was like, "You should use this when you're like on a plane or like if you're in like a crowded area." And I don't know if it works, but I like to think it
Yeah.
works.
I feel the same way. They had one that you put on your hands, you rub together,
It's
and then you
peppermint,
breathe in.
right?
It was
Yeah.
peppermint and like some other things. And I had such bad anxiety like back in the day. And so if I was ever like really feeling anxious, my mom would be like, "Put this on." And then she'd like, "Breathe in, breathe in. You're not breathing in hard enough. You're not breathing in hard enough." And I'm like, okay, that's also not helping, dude.
That's
But
so
I
funny.
do feel like the science behind it of like because they say like something sharp to break you out of the panic works, and then
Yeah.
also that helps with just breathing in general. I'm like, they honestly had a fucking point.
My sister had really bad anxiety in high school too, and they were like super obsessed with giving her like the peppermint stuff. They're like, take it. And they would give her like those necklaces, like where you dip the clay bead in the
Yes.
essential oil so you could have it
Yeah.
on you at all times. And I remember they
Yep.
used to have these like emergency break ones where she'd be like smell
Yes.
it in like a tough time.
Oh my god, that's such a throwback. I haven't thought about that in so long.
My counselor, she had like a whole setup. She was like, I have
Wow.
those if you want them. And I'm like, I'm okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I
It
think I
was
knew
so
like
crazy.
several people's parents who were very into them. What a crazy, I mean, was it an MLM?
Know if it was an MLM, but it really took the moms by storm.
It did. And it's crazy because it's like very, I would say, very holistic medicine.
Yeah,
And I guess it makes sense because our parents
because
were
we live in
pretty,
California.
yeah, because we live in California and our parents are pretty religious. So I feel like they tend to go the more holistic route. But at least my mom did. She like didn't believe in Advil, but it was like, let's throw some oil on your feet.
You want to know something crazy? I remember when I was young, I used to get like incense, and my parents were like, "Those are evil,"
Yes.
and I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
The satanic panic that had a chokehold, I feel like, on my family and like similarly like the families of us and our childhood friends was so wild because so many things were marked as evil that were like, what? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
I
Like
remember I
incense?
like was so upset because I had just bought like a bunch from like that trendy hippie store in our mall.
Yes,
And I was like
100%.
so excited. And yeah, they're like, those are evil. And I was like literally like pulling up Bible verses. I was like, they brought like incense to Jesus, baby Jesus.
And what was their argument past
They're like,
that?
they're like, I just don't like the smell. And
What?
I'm like, well, then say
Say
that.
that.
Don't say that they're evil because I was so frustrated. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. Anyways, how did we get here?
I don't know, but what have you been up to lately? How have you been since last time you talked on the pod?
I've been decorating for Christmas. I've been doing so much decorating for Christmas. Not my own decorating for the woman I work for. And it's fun because I like decorating for Christmas, but it is just to a degree that is unreal. Today I spent the whole day setting up a Christmas village.
That's
It
my
is
dream. I want to own
beautiful.
one so
It
bad.
is crazy. I'm going to send you some pictures and I will post photos on our Instagram of it because it is very beautiful. I did kind of like I ate that shit the fuck up. But it's a lot of decorating. Today I did under the tree, which is like filled with stuffed animals. I did a whole honestly like 2 layers of a Christmas village because we had lower village and then on the mantle we have another one plus Santa's village. And then we have 3 trees, a whole tree forest outside.
Oh my god, let's trade jobs. I'm so jealous. I want to get paid to decorate for Christmas.
But tomorrow we're doing the Costco run before everyone gets here. I'm very nervous. And then come back, decorate again on Friday. And then Saturday is when everyone gets here. And so it's like we all have to be done by Saturday, but we are like nowhere near. Because like in doing the decorating, the house has become insane.
It's creating a mess, yeah.
Yeah. And then we have someone here who's cleaning right now. So she's organizing a lot of stuff. But then there's 3 of us just creating a whirlwind. And I'm just becoming very overwhelmed.
Yeah,
and even
that's
like
fair.
On stream yesterday, I was getting so freaked out because I was like, I don't have enough time to like do everything I need to do because I'm also going on a trip. And so I need to pack for that trip. I need to do laundry. I have no laundry. So I need to do laundry so I can pack for that trip. But I leave my house on Christmas and then I won't be back for like a week and a half. And so it's like I need to make sure my room is like clean, food is thrown out, trash is thrown out, like just put together. And doing the house and packing for this trip, which I'm going to the East Coast. So it's cold and I don't have cold clothes like that. So trying to figure out things like that. Had to order a dress for the wedding. It has been so much.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
You're super busy. Busy.
And then this weekend was really fun because our friend group did Secret Santa, and then I hung out with another friend, and then I went to a comedy show. My long game is that I've gone to 2 shows now with this artist, or with this, comedian. First time, I was wearing, my favorite leather jacket, I had white docs on, green glasses. Okay? Next show I go to, I'm wearing, a very colorful Christmas sweater, green glasses. I've made eye contact with her multiple times at both shows. My goal is to keep going, wearing the green glasses, but different standout shirts every time. So I'm eye-catching, but still recognizable with the green glasses. And then one day we fall in love. And we got front row parking for free, which was nice.
Yeah. So wait, did you end up parking where our friends had mentioned?
No, we were like, okay, so we might park there. Let's just drive by, see if there's any street parking. Yeah. Well, the day that we went to the first one where there was no street parking was the weekend in LA that everything was going down.
Yeah.
So when we got there, we were like, the whole front row is open. So we just parked. No one was lining up. We just stayed parked. We put show tunes on and we were just singing. And then we turned and there was a whole line of people lined up next to our car. They could hear us singing. So
that's so funny. Were you singing Defying Gravity?
Not Defying Gravity. I was not holding space for Defying Gravity. I was holding space for a lot of In the Heights and Hamilton, honestly.
Yeah, I'm glad that was easy breezy.
Yeah. And then I signed up for a D&D game weeks ago.
Oh,
so I'm playing a D&D game. It's everything's fun. I can't complain.
But just
it's all
busy.
fun stuff, but just busy. And I feel like I haven't had a moment to do nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you gardening at all in between all that?
I'm doing my best to. I'm running low, and then I also don't know what I want to do because I don't like flying with my gardening tools. I'm just paranoid.
Yeah, I always get through fine, but it makes me super anxious, especially if I'm traveling with my family.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I get pulled aside in front of my family, it's gonna
Yeah.
be a thing. Like, I'm an
Yeah.
adult, obviously it's fine.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time, if I hold anyone up, someone's gonna say something.
Yeah. Yeah. And like my dad, like that man is so paranoid. I'm paranoid even when I'm not high. I do think I'm going to take a edible for the flight.
It's not legal where you're flying to, too, huh?
It is. It
Oh,
is.
it
I looked it
is.
up.
So then you
So,
probably would be fine. I mean, like I said, I've done it a million times and I never have an issue with it. But you can always buy one when you're out there,
yeah,
like a disposable.
we have a layover, so I'm just worried about like cuz I would probably throw it in my checked bag, right? Not
Oh, you
my
have a checked
carry-on.
bag?
I get a checked bag.
Oh, then, dude, just throw it in your checked bag and you'll be fine. I thought you were taking it through security, like on, like as a carry-on or like your personal.
No, I get so nervous though.
Don't even. I think it's fine.
My cousin gardens, and so I think I'm just gonna and like I feel like it's her cousinly duty to share.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she will. So I'm like, and they have delivery services out there too, I checked. So, and I know my brother will probably want to, because my family, they're all drinkers. They're big drinkers. And I do not like to drink. I think I will team together with my brother to be like, let's go on a little journey to go get some gardening tools. Then I don't have to worry about it. And I'll probably just do edibles for the most part.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's like a long flight, right?
Yeah, it's like 6 hours and then like an hour and a half flight.
Do
So
you
it's not
normally
super bad.
do you normally like to garden before you fly?
Um, on and off. I've done both. I'm chill either way. The last time I like really gardened before a flight. Well, actually, two bad times I've gardened on a flight. One time I had a can of Coke in my bag that I forgot because I gardened to pull out before getting my bag scanned. So of course they
Uh-huh.
pulled me over because I've got a metal can in my bag. And they were like, you need to be here as we open this. And I'm so paranoid because a bag of
No.
gummies are in my bag. And I mean, visibly sweating because I've taken an edible.
That's
It's
like the
full
worst case
power.
scenario.
Oh my God. I was trying not to hyperventilate and I felt like my hearing was going out. Like
You
it was
like
like that
fully
level.
pass out. They're
Just
like, it's
collapse.
just a can of Coke. What else do you
So
have
they
in here?
open it up, I'm sweating, and then they go, oh, it's a can of Coke. And I go, okay. And then I was like, can I go? It was like, I laughed too weird. And they were like, okay. And then I went and I sat in front of my gate, and I think I was like several hours early too. Like I it was
Dang.
just I was so I don't know what I thought I was doing. And then before that, my brother and I did one before a flight. And we had the munchies. There was no food on the plane for some reason. We were like so cottonmouth. We couldn't get a flight attendant to bring us water. I don't think we wanted to push the button. I think we wanted it to happen like naturally, but like no flight attendant was coming. And so I'm like, mouth is so dry. No one would come. And then I think one of the bathrooms was shut down. And so it was like so many people were passing us, and then our flight got delayed and we had to go through a storm. It was like a nightmare. I think for this flight, I will be gardening because it's nighttime. Like our flight doesn't leave till midnight.
Oh, yeah.
So
Can just relax.
Yeah. And my Kindle's broken, so I can't bring my Kindle. So
do you have the Kindle app on your phone?
I do, so I'm gonna use that. It's just so much nicer to have the Kindle because it's not like so bright. But,
yeah. One time I took way too many edibles, or like I took too much, and I was on a plane and I was really battling my demons. I was like doing deep breathing. I get like really dizzy when that happens, and so I was just like breathing deeply, and I was like eating anything they handed me because I was like, I just need to get other things in my body to like neutralize. And I remember I was like, this is so bad. I remember I was just like, why did I do this? I thought this was going to be relaxing, and it was like the opposite.
Yeah. No, I before, like one time my stepmom was like, here's a Zoloft. And then I fell asleep before the the safety instructions. And then
You
I
just
didn't
buckled up and
I
knocked
literally
out.
she had me take it as we were boarding the plane. I sat down, I buckled in, I went and then knocked out. Then I woke up to them shaking me awake, being like, "We've arrived. You're the last one on the plane." And I was like, "Where am I?" I used to be so nervous before planes, because the first time I ever, as like a cognizant adult, went on a plane. Not an adult. I was a freshman in high school. As a cognizant like person though, going on a plane, I said I need a TV show to watch. Oh, what's this one about a bunch of people on an island? Let me give it a shot. It's called Lost. Sounds good. I watched the first episode of Lost on a plane with so much turbulence on this plane. It was ridiculous. And then my brother also kept shaking the seat next to me.
Oh my god.
And so post that, I had a lot of airline anxiety.
That's funny. I remember I used to fly back like during holiday breaks to visit my dad because my parents are divorced and my dad lives in a different state. And so like one time I watched Final Destination.
Why?
And I don't know. My dad made me watch it, and I remember I was terrified as a kid. I was just like, and so it was like my ritual. Every time I would get on a plane, I would like open the little tray table knob to see if it would break off because that's like what happens in the movie, and that's how he realizes the plane is about to explode, is like he's on that plane from his dream.
Yeah.
And so as a kid, I would be like, okay, if my tray knob breaks off, I'm gonna have to get off this plane, and I would test it every single time.
Wow.
And then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, we're in the clear.
Do you have any? Okay, I guess the little knob thing. I was like any other.
I still do
like,
it kind of to this day.
Yeah, I have to, if I'm getting on the plane, I have to tap the outside of the plane twice. Like as I walk on, I touch the outside and I like twice, and then I step on. And if I don't do it, it's like I'm gonna die right now. And there's no like battling with my psyche. I just sit there and I have intense anxiety the whole time. So I have to do it.
One time I was like, oh, I have a long flight. I'm gonna download a bunch of like episodes of this show I was just getting into, and it's called Alone. It's like this random show where people get dropped off in like the wilderness of Canada and they have to survive as long as they can. It's like last one standing wins.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this will hold my attention. I'm watching it, and as I'm watching it, I'm like, these people probably think I am a like huge hunting Republican because the person was like skinning a deer on the show and they were like building a shelter, and I'm like, yeah, this is not like, this is like, I don't know, for me in my head I'm like, everyone's paying attention to me, I have to look as cool as possible. So like when I was watching, I was like, this is not a good depiction of who I am as a person. And I was getting so stressed.
There's something about being at the airport on a plane where I'm like, I have to be the coolest one in this place. And if I'm not, like, I'm fucking embarrassed. It's like, I have to be the coolest person in this area. And so, like, I wore my leather jacket to the airport the last time I flew.
Oh my god.
Like, you have to look cool. And so I was like, leather jacket with like sweatpants on. Who does, do I think I'm Jacob Elordi? Like, I don't know. And then I'm like wearing my big headphones and I'm like got a book in my hands. And I was like, what am I doing here?
I bet it was a vibe though.
Honestly, it was kind of rad. And I also wore my leather jacket because it didn't fit in my luggage. So it was like, you got to wear your biggest jacket to the airport. Yeah. But I can't lie and say that it wasn't like, I'm going to look cool as fuck if I do it too.
That's so funny. One time I downloaded a bunch of episodes of Broad City and I was like, this was a mistake too. Because they just kept pulling out like sex toys and like the most craziest like crude scenes. And I was like, no one watch this.
What is like the perfect plain media?
I literally have no idea, because anything with a sex scene is literally the most embarrassing thing to like have. I'm like, no one watch this. No one think I'm a weirdo.
I think Parks and Rec is a good one. because there's no inappropriate, they don't have like sex scenes or anything like bad. They blur out anything inappropriate looking. I think that one's good. I think certain episodes of New Girl can also work, but you again have to avoid anything that has sex in it.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say like Dance Moms.
Okay, Dance Moms is actually fire. That's a good one because this is me also trying to figure out what I should download for my flight, which I do think I'm going to be downloading a lot of D&D because that's mainly what I consume. But I think I want to throw some random TV show episodes in case I can't sleep. Because likely.
I always end up thinking I'm going to read, and then I rarely end up reading. I mostly end up just listening to music for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, today I was cleaning and I was listening to a podcast, but then I was talking to her. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to turn my podcast off so I can pay attention to what's happening. And I'm going to put on a song. Well, then I got that new song, Sticky, stuck in my head. Yeah. So I just typed it and played it. And then I set my phone down and then I was like, okay, I'm going to cue something else up after I like move this box real fast. Well, then we ended up like doing a bunch of stuff and I couldn't find my phone. So Sticky played maybe, and like no joke, for maybe like 30 minutes straight in my ears. Like 30 minutes. I just had, and I was like, I don't know where my phone is. I cannot change it. I guess I could have used like Siri, but like it's so good. I was like, honestly, like I'm getting pumped. I'm like hyped up right now.
That's me with Joe's song. What song did I send you? Roddy.
Oh yeah.
I love
Roddy is so good.
I was listening to it like on repeat, no joke, like for 30 minutes too, because I was like, this song is so good. I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, I want to live in this song. Like
That's
I
so
wish
real.
I could live in it. Like I just like, it's
That's
so
how
good.
I feel. And this is just a testament to Joe, which for those who don't know, Joe spelled D-J-O. It's Joe Keery from Stranger Things, his music. Straight gas, so fire.
So
his
good.
song Chateau. That song I want to live in. I want to live in that song. If you haven't heard it, go garden right now as you're listening. Garden right now.
After this, after you listen
after this, garden. Get in the shower. If you can turn on some cool lights, do it. And listen to that song as loud as you can. And your life will change. It's so good. And I want to live in that song. So he just writes that kind of music.
It's so good. I was going to say, after your shower, then put on big headphones, lay down, listen to Roddy. It's so good.
So good.
There's this one part where it goes like, I don't know, there's this instrumental part, and I'm like, I literally feel like my brain is melting in the best way. Like, it's just so good.
Oh, God, I love his music. And during his Spotify Wrapped, he said he's coming out with more soon. So
I'm so excited.
So excited. We should try to see if he tours. I don't know if he tours or not.
He's
but
coming
if he does,
for Coachella, so I wonder if he's doing other shows.
He could convince me to go to... Actually, that's not true. If he's doing... I'd rather see a solo.
We should go to...
dojo show.
Really? You pay like the... I don't know how much his tickets are, but like...
I don't know.
If we could find someone selling that day, and we just go that day.
Here's the thing with me and Coachella. There's so many people. It's
really not that bad, though, because it's so expansive. It's just like... It doesn't feel intense unless you're like... obviously in the pit or like right in the center of the stage, but there's so much space where you can still see the artist, so you can really pick your poison if you want to be in the crowd, if you don't want to be in the crowd. That's why I like it, because it gives like very much music in the park vibes where it's like chill.
Okay.
It's not like intense like a rave.
I will say this is the first time in my life since 2012 that I've been like, maybe I could do Coachella.
You should go. I want you to
go to Coachella.
You should go to
Coachella. Maybe. Depending if we can get not free. There's no way. Well, hey.
If you're listening and you want to bless two angels with some Coachella tickets,
we'll interview people. Put us in front of Chapel Rowan. Let us interview her.
Yeah.
Send us to Coachella. We'll interview.
Yes.
Secret Garden Society on the road.
We'll garden with her.
Yeah. Dude, if there's like a Stizzy booth or something, Stizzy, hit us up.
Yeah. No, literally. Oh my
Lazy
god, that would be a
Susan,
dream.
anyone. Literally. We get sent to Coachella with gardening supplies to
I think I would
interview
cry.
artists. I would, yeah, no, I would be like, we've made it.
Be
Like,
like,
we
Mama,
can't
I
go
made
past this.
it. I was gonna say, with Christmas coming up, I did want to ask you, do you have any Christmas tradition?
Not really. We, like, our family used to do a lot of big stuff, but, like, they've all moved, so not really any traditions. I do want to start making traditions, I think. Earlier today, I was reading something about leaving out milk and cookies for Santa, and then I was like, maybe I should do that. And then I was like, so am I just gonna eat the milk and cookies, or like, what was my game plan? What's post leaving out the milk and cookies? Are they just there
You're
in the
like, for
morning?
who?
For who? Because Santa, unfortunately, might not be stopping by. So then I was like, okay, well, but is that just me like eating milk and cookies on Christmas Eve? Is that their tradition? And I kind of could
That
be
could
into
be a
that.
tradition. You go buy yourself your favorite cookies and you eat them.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like maybe that and eggnog because I love eggnog. So it's like maybe I just do a little cookies and eggnog.
That'd be
We'll see.
fun.
But yeah, what about
I
you?
I don't have any like standing family traditions. I feel like when I was younger and still living in the house, my family, we would like get donuts and we would drive around the
Ooh,
neighborhood and like go look at Christmas lights. That's
wait,
pretty
that's
much
so
it.
cute.
Yeah, that was really fun. And we would do like a contest, like first person to see a Frosty the Snowman gets $1.
Oh,
Or like first person to find like a Grinch decoration gets $1. So that was
that's
like really
cute.
fun. But like yeah, like my family also moved a lot, so we're not like still living with like or not we don't live in the same state as like the rest of our family. It's
Yeah.
literally just like us. So there's not like a ton that we still do. But like I was thinking about it a lot and I feel like once I get my own house or like if I have my own space to like host, I would totally love to do like a cookie exchange. So I
Ooh,
would love to have people come over. We all make like 10 of our own cookies and then we swap and
yeah,
like we
that's
can make our
fun.
own boxes and stuff. And then I would love to do like um a gingerbread house contest, building
That's fun.
contest. Yeah. I feel like that's really fun.
Yeah, I have a friend who does a Christmas Eve pajama party
I
every
love
year,
that.
and I think that's really fun. And so I am gonna be going to that this year.
Yeah.
I really like we were talking about this at gift exchange is your favorite things swap. So
Oh,
everyone
yes.
brings their favorite things to share. And for instead of doing like Secret Santa or White Elephant, like you bring like little things of your favorite things.
Yeah.
And then
I
you
really like
everyone
that
gets
idea.
one of all your friends' favorite things, which I think
Yeah.
is really cool. Or the mug swap, I'm still so obsessed with.
I do really like the idea of a mug swap. I think that's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love, honestly, I love a white elephant. Like, I think it would be fun. Like, I would host a lot. Like, if I had the space, I would do, like I said, the Christmas or the cookie exchange, the gingerbread, and then, like, I feel like a gag gift white elephant
Yeah.
tradition party would be so fun. Like, I don't know. I love a gag gift.
We switched to White Elephant, and a standout was it was something wrapped in toilet paper. But like underneath the wrapped in toilet paper, it was something like really nice.
Like a gift card.
Yeah, maybe. It was like something which I thought it was just fun because it was like unwrapping it. Like
Yeah.
someone was like so pissed that they were like, I just got like a ball of toilet paper, and then they unwrapped it and I have like a really good gift card in there. And then
Usually
um
the ball of toilet paper is the best gift.
I think I was so young that I was like I had no concept. Like my mind was
For
fully blown in
tricks.
that moment. It was like, wait, what the fuck? There's something good in that toilet paper? That's crazy.
That's so funny.
My uncle always did lotto tickets in whatever amount. And I think that's what I do now for like White Elephant is like lotto
That's so
tickets
fun.
and the number. But yeah. Um, what's your like go-to White Elephant gift?
Um, it's hard to say. I feel like I don't know. I haven't really done a white elephant gift exchange in a really long time. Probably since high school, honestly.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I
Our
know.
friend did like 7
Invite
this
me to
year.
some. Like, I
Okay.
need to be invited to some, I guess.
Well, to be fair, I also haven't done one in a minute, and I'm
I'm
not
like,
doing, I'm not doing one this year either, I think.
if you could spend the holidays anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'm in my like missing Catalina Island era right now.
Uh-huh.
I was talking about it on stream yesterday because my brother and I might get tattoos while he's back home visiting. We really want to get matching
Yes.
Catalina tattoos. And so I might get the little line work of the casino.
That'd be
Um
cute.
yeah, but I'm in my Catalina era right now.
Yeah. Mine would be Colorado, because that's
Ugh,
where all my family is.
yeah.
And I'm really sad because all my family is gonna go to Colorado to go like be together for Christmas, and I'm
Oh.
the only one who's not gonna be there.
Wait, you should come over here.
Yeah. I work, but
You work
yeah.
on Christmas?
Well, not on Christmas Day, but on Christmas Eve I do, and then that's like when my boyfriend and his family celebrate. So like when I get
Oh.
off work, then we'll celebrate, and then on Christmas Day I'm off. So then I'm just
Oh,
like chilling. I'm sad that they're all gonna go without
oh,
me. I'm just
yeah, that
like,
sucks.
it's okay because I mean, like, I'll figure out another time to go visit the family. And honestly, I really hate the snow. Like, I grew up in
Fair.
the snow, so like I'm used to it. I hate it. I'm not a snow girly at all. I hate being cold. And
Yeah,
like whenever we fly, I don't get a checked bag. I literally just have like my personal. And so bringing like days worth of warm snow clothes is kind of just stressful.
yeah,
So I don't know. I was just like, as much as I want to go and want to be there, I was just like, I'll make it happen a different time
yeah.
when it's a little less stressful.
How do you feel about holidays in Colorado versus Cali? Like, because you've
Um,
done Christmases like in both.
yeah, I would say that I would just feel like because I'm around more of my family and like more around like the little kids, I feel like it feels more like Christmas when I'm in Colorado, especially because
Yeah,
it's snowing, it's cold, like it feels like Christmas. When I'm in California, it does feel like Christmas, but I just feel like the traditions are a lot different than it when I from how I grew up, so it just doesn't feel as like it's just a different feel.
yeah,
Like when I'm here, it doesn't feel as, or like when I'm in California, it doesn't feel like as big of an event. But when I'm
yeah,
in Colorado, it's like this huge event because it's like we're going to multiple people's houses, we're like doing a lot of things, we're around family all day. Whereas it's like here, if I'm spending it with my boyfriend and the family, like we're hanging out for like a couple hours and then we're like doing our own thing, you know?
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's just a different feel.
Yeah.
Um, I was gonna ask you, are there any like holiday treats that you're super excited for?
I have been getting an iced white peppermint mocha like pretty often. I like that. There's a TikTok.
So good.
She made a TikTok and she's like at the Grove in LA. It was like mid-November. And she's like, we need to like, it's too early. Like, we need to get this holiday shit down. Like, it is too early. Swipe up, next TikTok. She's got a white peppermint mocha. She goes, actually, I got a white peppermint mocha. I'm in. I'm sold. I'm back on Christmas. Swipe next TikTok. It's her. She's home now, camera like an inch from her face, being like, I love fucking love Hallmark movies. Hallmark movies are my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Look at this new one. And she's like, I love
Oh,
Christmas. And I'm like, that really is me the second a white peppermint mocha like enters my body. It's like, I'm like, I'm not even like ready for Christmas. And then I'm like, nope, I fucking love Christmas. I'm in. I'm so sold.
yeah,
I yeah.
I switched my coffee creamer to peppermint mocha and it just makes me so happy every morning. I'm like, "Oh, this is so great."
It just makes things so festive. Also
Yeah.
the new Alani energy drink, the Christmas flavor,
What is it?
incredible.
Is it
It's
cranberry?
no, it's I don't know what it is. It's literally called like Festive Christmas or something. It's like some Christmas name that doesn't give a flavor. I, gun to my head, couldn't tell you what the flavor profile is. All I know, it's Christmassy and it's delicious. Like it's like almost like I don't know. I can't even give descriptors, but it's so good.
Dang, I'll have to try it. My
Yeah.
favorite Christmas tree, I feel like, is like peppermint bark. Anything peppermint.
Ooh.
I fucking
Yeah.
love peppermint. Candy
Yeah.
canes, white peppermint mochas, like, but like, yeah, bark, I go crazy for it. Like, if I
Yeah.
see it at a party, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna station myself by that.
Also, on that same note, Trader Joe's, the peppermint JoJo's,
Oh, yeah.
redonkulous. We've got 2 boxes upstairs, and I'm like, so when are we gonna open those? It's like, oh, when the kids get here. I'm like, okay. The second they get here, they're open, and I'm like, the kids are
You're like,
here.
does anyone want cookies?
Anyone want cookies? I've got cookies open.
I remember when I first moved to California and my mom discovered those JoJo's, she gifted them to everyone we knew because she's like,
Yeah.
these were so good.
That's a great gift. I would fucking love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, okay. What about eggnog? How are you on eggnog? Are you
I love
an
eggnog
person?
I'm not gonna drink a giant, like, don't pour me a full glass. I want, like, a
Okay.
whiskey's cup of, like,
Okay.
eggnog. I just want to sip it. I just want a little bit, a little taste.
I love eggnog. I can like I don't need a whiskey tumbler. Like I need a stout glass.
A pint.
Yeah, like I'm trying to chug eggnog.
Wait, did you see when I sent that story to our friends and I ordered a noggy or nice eggnog coffee from Jack in the Box?
Okay, wait, yes. How was it?
Well, I just thought it was funny because it's like Noggy or Nice.
Noggy or
which
Nice.
is an interesting name.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to get this coffee to cheer myself up. Like, I don't want to go to work. I get it. It's just, I think I got the wrong thing. Like, I think they misprepared my order because it was just a full milkshake.
Oh.
Like, I was like, I don't taste any coffee in this. This is just straight up eggnog ice cream.
Interesting.
So I feel like I got the wrong thing.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's good if you like eggnog, but it was just like for first thing in the morning. Like, obviously, it was already going to be
a milkshake.
Yeah, like just a
6
straight
a.m.
milkshake. No, it really was. It was 6 a.m. and I was just like, I took 2 drinks and I was
crazy.
like, I'm sorry, I can't drink this. This will genuinely hurt my stomach for the whole day.
Bonkers. Good morning.
Yeah, I was
milkshake.
Sad.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so funny.
On an entirely different note, I gotta ask you this. And I need the full truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Okay.
Who is the hottest Christmas character?
I'm like raking my brain because I'm just like, obviously, first person that comes to mind is the neighbor from the Grinch.
Martha May Whovier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, she's the first one that comes to mind. I remember being a kid, watching her do the shooty, like...
The shooting thing? Yeah. That is like every kid's gay awakening. It's gotta be. Christine Baranski shooting lights.
She blows the smoke. I was just like, oh, okay.
Whoa.
And as a kid, I had the hugest crush on Jack Frost.
Okay, we have to talk about it because Jack Frost truly has no right.
Yeah, I was like, wait, Jack Frost is a teenage boy? I was like, hold on.
And then you put Elsa next to him, it's over.
Wait. I need to read the fanfic of the Elsa and Jack Frost.
100%. I was obsessed. In my mind now, Elsa is a lesbian. But before I thought Elsa was a lesbian, it was her and Jack Frost till the day I die.
Oh my god, maybe she's a bisexual girly. And
I love that.
That's her ex.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my god.
Elsa confirmed bisexual on the show. I can't believe what
confirmed
an honor.
ex of Jack Frost. That's so funny. What about you? Who you crushing on?
Honestly, Martha May was in one of my things. So was Jack Skellington. I love Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington? Wait, I just saw a video of Timothée Chalamet talking to Brittany Broski, and she was like, I like Jack Skellington. And he was like, look at my legs. Look at how thin and bony they are.
He was crazy in that interview. He was fucking
He
on
was.
one. He's funny as fuck.
Oh, it's so funny. Hear me out. Another crazy one. The Coca-Cola polar bear.
I'm in. Say less. You know what? I'm in.
You can't tell me he doesn't give hot energy
No,
when
he's got
he
swag.
cracks open that ice cold Coca-Cola.
No, that's sexy.
No, yeah.
That's like raw sex appeal, I think. Like, there's no way around it.
I just feel like he could take care of me.
Yeah. No, he's got charisma.
I'm just like, he's so strong.
Yeah.
Did you see the way he opened that Coke? Like,
No, and
that's not a twist off.
No, the crack of that Coke is like diabolical. Like, it's so crisp. And so that only adds to how hot it is.
That's so funny.
I feel like mine is not that controversial. This was like, as a kid, I fucking was so in love with Bernard from The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Oh, with the curly black hair and the beret.
Yeah, that was like an awakening for me for sure too. I loved him.
Imagine if I had told you the other kid that was hidden in the sleigh.
No, wait.
The sanctification process has begun.
Not what's his name. He has the most ridiculous name too in that movie. Hold on.
I don't remember it.
I just watched that movie with Ari and our friend Katie.
Look up the sanctification or the desantification process has begun.
Curtis the elf. Like literally the worst name. Sorry to any Curtis
Connor crying.
Wait, yeah. No, it's with a C. It's Curtis with a C. That feels whack.
Oh, I see. That's so funny.
Now, ask me if I know how to spell the sanctification.
Curtis was the guy that you thought was hot.
No.
Curtis was the little kid?
Bernard.
Oh, yes.
Bernard was who I thought was hot. And you know what? The guy who played him goes from the Santa Claus to fucking Oppenheimer.
What?
He was in Oppenheimer.
That's wild.
Yeah, I was like,
those are
what?
Vastly different movies.
And Superbad.
That's crazy. Wait, I don't remember him in Superbad.
Me neither.
So wait, is that your favorite holiday movie then?
The Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of my favorites. I really forgot how much I love the Santa Claus. But what did we watch? We watched Elf. I feel like yesterday I watched Elf for the first time, like, processing it. Like, I feel like I just have, like, put it on a lot.
In the background,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. But, like, sitting and watching it, I was, like, getting butterflies, like, when he was on his date with, like, Jovi. And, like, I feel like I was like, wow, I feel like this is, like, a lot of this is, like, my brain saying this for the first time as, like, a cognizant adult. Which is crazy to be 27 and feeling like that about a movie I've seen as much as I've seen Elf. But
I know what you mean, though.
What's your favorite holiday movie?
I think Elf is, like, one of the ones that my family consistently watched every year. I think that one is one of my favorites. Or I would say I really like Gremlins.
Crazy, and unexpected choice.
I always fight with my boyfriend that it's a Christmas movie, and he's like, it's not. And I'm like, it literally is. It's a Christmas horror movie. Crazy. It's fun. It's kooky. I think it's from the 80s. Like, it's just a great time.
Okay, I'm sold.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know, has all the good things.
Yeah. Do you classify Nightmare Before Christmas as a Christmas movie, Halloween, or both?
I think it's both.
I agree. And I will add it to my list of favorite holiday movies.
Yeah. I think, what's another one? Oh, I really like Griswold's Family Vacation or Christmas Vacation or whatever it is.
I've never seen that one.
You've never seen Christmas Vacation? I think it's just called Christmas Vacation.
Oh, okay, then maybe.
But it's the same guy. Like, the Griswolds, like, that's like, they have a couple of movies, but it's the same family.
Interesting. Then maybe I haven't.
What?
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I need to watch that movie again as an adult, because who knows, like, if it still stands. I watched this, like, as a kid all the time, and, like, who knows, like, what the humor is like.
Yeah.
But, like,
it's, like, so bad.
It's, like,
very
offensive. I'm like, it's great. That's so funny.
Remember the movie Unaccompanied Minors?
Yes.
Okay, that movie just got brought back into my life for the first time in years, and I loved that movie. Like where like the teens get stuck in the mall.
The airport. Or
yeah,
like
no,
that.
it's an airport. It's an airport.
Uh-huh.
And that is so fun, and I really want to watch it again this year.
You know what you should watch is what's the train one?
The Polar Express.
Yes.
Okay.
The Polar Express.
Do we think that the conductor is hot?
No.
It's Tom Hanks.
I don't like Tom Hanks.
Okay, hold on. Pause. What is this beef with Tom Hanks that I was so unaware about? You hated Sully?
I really hate the movie Forrest Gump. And so just like his voice now is forever tied to that character. So when I see or when I hear the conductor talk, I'm just like, that's Forrest Gump.
Okay.
So there's no hotness behind that.
That's fair. That's fair. I think
you like a man with a stash and a uniform.
Okay, well, not the uniform. I do like a man with a stash. I don't find the conductor hot. But it was recently debated online if the conductor was hot, so I wanted to get your take on it. I also don't find him hot. I think his energy of like singing and dancing is hot. And the stash. Listen, if you have a stash and you sing and dance, I was going to say something so crazy. I was going to go way too far, like right off the bat. Yeah, I love a stash and a singer and a dancer, but I don't find the conductor hot. What about Will Ferrell? Do you find Will Ferrell? One of our friends is into Will Ferrell.
That's insane to me. Really fast, I was going to say, the train movie was kind of scary because do you remember that weird puppet part?
Wait.
There's like one part where he goes into like a dark part of the car and there's like a creepy puppet just like hanging there and it like talks to him. Yeah. I remember as a kid I was like, why is this in here?
Honestly, the way that they make some children's movies like fucking terrifying, I'll never understand.
I don't either.
Yeah.
It's so creepy. Do you know what you're gonna get, like your family and all that?
My brother and I usually do a conjoined gift for my dad and stepmom. And I think we're talking about getting one of those like fill in the blank books, like, Dad, talk about a time where blah 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 blah, and then like your parents can like fill in and like reminisce.
Dad, I want to hear your story.
Yeah, it's like one of those books because we have gotten a million of those as kids. Like we got them for our parents, and they never filled them out, and so we stopped doing them. But we think it'd be funny if we darted it again, and they're not gonna fill them out, but like, and we're still gonna do it. And then for my stepmom, she really likes like getting like blankets and things like that. So I think something cozy. I gave you your gift this weekend.
Yeah, you gave me such a lovely gift. It's got me a very cute Kuromi like nightlight and she's like a mermaid in a clamshell. It's very cute. I got a beautiful bag of treasures full of like sea glass and crystals and just like beautiful seashells. And you got me a Nido. I forgot, is it gonna get sent to your house or mine?
It's gonna get sent to my house, and then I'm gonna bring it over to you. Yeah. So next time I see you.
I'm so excited. I literally can't wait for it.
I left mine at Zoe's house, so I haven't had mine. But I got mine, and then I was like, I have to get one for Indigo. She can't not have one. So
I'm so excited. And then I also got these really cute frog stickers from Mads. And I'm very excited to use them for my letters. So good. I got my mom a electric heated blanket.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's nice. And then what else did I get her? I think I'm gonna get her like a gift card as well to just like one of her like favorite stores to get clothes at. And then, because my mom's kind of hard to shop for. I don't know. Like, she has a very specific style. Like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, like, when I think she's gonna like things, like, she's just like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's much easier to get her a gift card so she could just, like, buy her the things that she wants. And, like, I know that she prefers that. not prefers it, but she like likes it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a big
I feel like
believer
she
in a gift
rarely
card.
shops for herself, so I feel like it's nice.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in gift cards because, yeah, it's just, I want you to get what you want.
Yeah. Unless there's something like glaringly that I know you want in your life, then yeah. But I just feel like if I don't know, then like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Same with my like stepdad. I didn't know what to get him. And I was like, I just asked him. I was just like, do you know what you want for Christmas or should I surprise you? And he was like, oh, I really want a hat, like this hat, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, thank God. And then I like found
Love.
like some other stuff that I'm gonna surprise him with. But I was just
Nice.
like, oh, thank God you said something because I genuinely didn't know. And then my sister, I got her this really cool gravity bong. Like, it's
Ooh.
super elegant and, like, just very, like, I don't know. It just, like, looks very, like, adult and nice and, like, sleek. And it was, like, brown, like, amber glass.
Ooh.
And it's just, like, it's so cool the way it works. Like, I don't know. I've never seen a gravity bong, like, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I was under the impression that gravity bongs were when you put like those gas masks over your face
No.
and you like smoke you know what I'm talking about? Those
I
like gas
do.
mask bongs. For some reason, the whole time I thought that those were what gravity bongs were. And then I saw this video and I was like, "Oh my God, this is so nice."
Yeah, I saw the one that you got and it is so beautiful too. I love that as a society, gardening is becoming so normal
Yeah.
and so the prettiest stuff comes out. Just like
Yeah.
it's like that's actual just like beautiful artwork actually.
Yeah, like you would have like a cool like Rick and Morty bong, or like now there's like cool grandma looking bongs that look like they're like ceramic vases that are like gorgeous, like beautiful pieces. Like it's just insane now.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I was trying to think, what else did I get? Oh, I got my boyfriend these really cool basketball shoes. They're
Ooh.
like Scooby Doo with Lomelo. He's like this other basketball player. They did like a collab and they made these shoes and they're so cool and they have like
Ooh.
different like Scooby Doo elements and they're like green and blue with like little flowers all over them.
Oh my gosh, that's fun.
I got my friend some like really cute Hello Kitty shot glasses. You know, it's hard to like give advice on like this is what's a good gift for dads. This is what a good
Yeah,
gift is for moms because it's like it's so personal.
it really is. Whenever I look up like holiday gift giving guides, I'm like, nope, none of this fits for any of the people in my life.
Yeah. I feel like parents just need to be more vocal about their hobbies and interests. I think that's what's hard is like I know one singular interest about my stepdad. And it's like, I know he likes music. I know he likes coffee. Every year, I get him something related to those things. And it's like,
Yeah,
I wish I knew more about, like, oh, I actually really like this show. But he doesn't tell me stuff like that.
yeah.
With my, like, actual dad, like, I'm like, I don't know. He likes cooking and he likes movies. And I like, do you want another movie poster? I know I got you one last year, but do you want
Yeah,
another one? Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, I love giving gifts. I don't feel like gift giving is my forte as much as I wish I could be better at it. It's just, I feel like I meet people who are so good at giving gifts, and I'm not good at wrapping. And that's the other thing. I had such high expectations because I had like basically the whole arsenal of a craft room at my disposal. And so I was like, ooh, Indigo's not even ready for how beautiful this gift is about to be wrapped. And then I tried so hard and I was like, I thought it was gonna look like a Pinterest photo in my head, and it doesn't look like one.
It did look cute.
It was cute, but then I got to everyone, like, I went and put it next to everyone else's, and I was like, this was so much cooler in my head, and everyone's looks like what the ones I thought in my head was gonna look like.
I know one of our friend like hand cut out like pictures from this paper bag that she
Yeah.
got from a cute shop.
I was like, oh my god, with like sprigs of rosemary. I was like, okay, fine, you win.
That's so funny. That's hilarious. Ugh. I was gonna ask you, while you've been decorating, have you noticed if you're a fan of like warm lights or cool lights for Christmas
Oh, I'm
decorations?
a warm tone bitch all the way. I exclusively like ideal dream, like dreams home decor is warm toned lights and the vintage red colored light
Ooh,
and do
yeah.
candy cane vibes.
Candy cane person.
I am a candy cane person. I am but like a very specific, I really like a vintage lighting kind of style.
Okay.
So I'm very anti multicolored lights unless it's the vintage multicolored lights. I'm kind
Yeah.
of anti multi lights.
Okay. It's funny that you like were thinking of, or I know I asked the question, but we like prepped to talk about it because I
Yeah.
literally was just driving past a bunch of houses and I saw like these blue icicle lights and I was like, I really love those. I love the way they look, but it does make the house look icy and cold and not as inviting as the warm lights. Like I was looking
Yeah.
at a house covered in warm lights and I'm like, it just looks so cheery
Yeah.
and bright and happy. Like the icicle lights, they are very pretty, but it just like it still made the house look dark. It didn't make the house look like exciting, like full and like warm and cozy. And I was like, dang, warm lights are just the way to go.
Yeah, so I've got like so many feelings on this. I feel like I could talk for like hours on the vibes that different lighting styles bring to houses between warm, cool, multicolored, themed, movie-wise or not, like whatever. Because I
Uh-huh.
used to live in a neighborhood that did very intense neighbor like Christmas lighting. So it was like a neighborhood thing where we'd go around and like judge the lights. And warm toned lights are just truly the most inviting light color. They bring a lot of light, which I am someone who I need to see where I'm walking. I am not good
Yeah.
at walking in the dark. I just don't have that skill. So I like the warm tone lighting just gives you more brightness. The cool tone, while it is, I think it can be done well, but I think you have to really commit to a winter wonderland theme. And I
Yeah.
think you need to have enough cool toned lights to give the bright effect so it doesn't look cold
Dreary.
and
Yeah.
dreary.
Yeah.
You need to have like it is so well lit that it's almost like blindingly white in order for it to
Yeah.
not look dreary. And
I
that's the hard
agree.
thing with the icicles. But I like the
Yeah.
effect of icicles. Like I think it looks cool. But I'm just so much more of a warm toned person. Like the it's just like it's so like you think like okay warm toned lights and you've got like bows and like little pops of the green. It's like cozy as fuck.
No, it literally is. I'm just like, I want to go in that house.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be like literally like boarded up windows. I'm like cozy. That's actually still cozy to me.
That's so funny. How were like Christmases when you were a kid? Because like you and I both come from households that were like divorced.
Yeah. It was very different per household for sure. Like on my mom's, we would decorate, but not very much because we did Christmas Eve with my mom and then Christmas with my dad. And my mom didn't talk to her family very much, so we would kind of just go with whoever would have us. So whether it was like, oh, a friend is letting us come over for Christmas Eve, or one of her clients invited us over, or like her friend from college or like whoever. So I didn't really like Christmases with my mom because it was kind of just like wherever we found us.
Uneventful.
Yeah, it was like we're gonna have to go to an event where I'm not really gonna know a lot of people. And
Awkward.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'd go to my dad's and that would be at my cousin's house. And so it's like spending Christmas Eve or Christmas with all seven of my aunts and uncles and all their kids. And then it was like, okay, I can have fun or awkwardly socialize with strangers.
Yeah. That's a big difference.
Yeah. So I very much enjoyed my dad's side. over.
Yeah. I think I was similar. I mean, like with my mom's side, it was still like with family and it was really fun, but I think it was way more religious. Like we went
Yeah.
to church and we like did all the church things. My mom would always make a birthday cake for Jesus, and she would always like when we would go to my dad's house, she would make me and my sister bring it to my dad's side of the family cuz they weren't Christian. And so she was like, "You guys
Oh,
need to it would literally and like now looking back, I'm like, that's embarrassing."
dude. Been there.
No. Yeah, I'm
Absolutely
like,
been
hey
there.
guys, I brought this birthday cake and it just says happy birthday, Jesus. And I'm just like, don't remember who the season's about. I mean, don't
That is
forget.
so funny. My mom did not make a birthday cake for Jesus, but it was very much, it was like, make sure you remind your cousins, like, what the holiday is about. Like, remind them to talk to God, which it wasn't like my family on my dad's side is atheist. Like, they were like, they were heavily Catholic. So it's not like they weren't believers. It just wasn't the right one for my mom. And so it was like, remember to still go and spread the word of God. And it's like, okay, sure. Yeah, let me go tell my 93-year-old nun aunt, who is not aunt, great aunt, I guess. What is a grandpa's sister called? Great aunt?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let me tell my 93-year-old great aunt nun that she should convert to Christianity right now. Sorry, let me interrupt Christmas prayer to do that.
I remember I would just drop the cake off in the corner and just like be like, all right. And I would jump
I
on
did it.
DS chat with my cousins.
I was learning choreography to Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I remember though, I was so excited because I'm like, at first I was like, oh, it sucks that my family's divorced. And then I was like, double presents. And I was like, this is great.
2 Christmases? Amazing. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why this was sad.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
If you had to, like, of a Christmas symbol imagery of any kind, what are you? I think I'm a candy cane.
I think I'm a sugar plum fairy.
Adorable.
Thank
Love.
you. I think once I have my own house, I'm gonna really embrace the sugar plum and just go full send on it.
I love that. Everyone, let us know in the comments what Christmas symbol you are.
Yeah, and I hope you guys have a good holidays, good Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I hope you get to hang out with people you love, eat something great, and feel cozy.
Yes, and tell us all about it. Wherever you find us online. Our name
everywhere.
We're everywhere. Indigo_Max_ or the Secret Garden Society. Do you have a shout out? Anything you want to give a shout out to today?
I would like to give a shout out to Taki Flamin' Hot Peanuts.
Okay, I saw your Snapchat about this. I'm so intrigued.
I literally just tried them the other day. My boyfriend randomly got them for me. They're like chip-coated peanuts that are Taki flavored. They're so freaking addicting. I literally went to bed, brushed my teeth, and in the middle of the night, I was like, hee, I'm gonna go grab just 2 more.
I love that. That's so funny.
They're so good. What about you?
I'm gonna say Trader Joe's had these lip butter balms. It came in a 2-pack. It was a stocking stuffer. Vanilla mint and brown butter. And I really like them.
Ooh, I want to try.
Yeah, those are my shout outs. We aren't going to be posting a podcast next week. Obviously, it's Christmas. And then I'm going to be gone for a week.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to take a little holiday break and we'll be back January 8th and we'll be talking about our New Year's resolutions and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a Grinch about it this year. I'm going to actually have some New Year's resolutions. So you guys have that to look forward to. Anti-Grinch max behavior. So, yeah.
Well, anyways, thank you for listening, guys. I love you so much.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.